Dimir Tempo versus Mud. Seems fine. Yeah, that's gonna die immediately. Otherwise that would wreak too much havoc. Okay.
Nothing is more important than family.
Keeping up some options here. Let's see what the opponent does first. Just an attack, I'm fine. I'll take some damage here. Actually, I think last turn the better play would have been to allow this to survive and then counter the Ajani. Alright, now I can... Okay, this can... Oh, this is going to be pretty decent, I think. I can counter this and that will activate my Drown in the Loch. Let's go for an island. Okay, what's gonna come down? An Ocelot. All right, that's fine. Oh, this is gonna be a perfect turn. Let's kill this first, and then take care of this. Still, some ways to go, for sure. Yep, got it, Flage coming up. Well, my token is still there to hold down the fort. How... Oh, I feel so... That was amazing. That was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
And just pass. That was an amazing top deck, I have to admit. Alright, perfect. This is good, this is good. Not good, but, I mean, I'm glad I'm able to take care of this Flage. Let's go for a Surveil. Brainstorm's good. However, I will cling to dust. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. Okay, Brainstorm. Okay. Sure. I can put something back on top, like the Drown in the Loch. I think that's good. Sure.
To the hunt!
play this, get back Tamiyo, and then keep up Drown in the Loch.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
Yep, and that's enough. Okay, so what do we need? Deluge, Massacre, Fear, Thirst, Spell Snare, Hers, Stone. Okay, go down 2 Brainstorms. I'm gonna get rid of the Stifles. And maybe 1 Drain. Let me think. What Stifle? What can I stifle? I can stifle. Don't know. No, I think in this instance, just getting rid of creatures is the most important thing. Opponent goes first. I can deal with a turn 2 play fairly well with the snare. Oh, not anymore. Taking the cruise, that's interesting. Okay. One could have some Bowmasters flying around. Let's go for a Surveil. The opponent didn't want me to have a cruise, but it's so early for it, isn't it? But I'll take it. Alright, now I can keep up Mana Drain as well as Spell Pierce. Okay, gonna go for another Surveil. This time I do want to hit land. Yeah, perfect. So now I'm able to Mana Drain and Spell Snare in 1 turn. Could start considering to play the Frog here. Or a Tamiyo.
I've read nearly the entire library.
It's fine. Fine because I have my own Bowmasters, so that's okay. I'm gonna counter it. Five, 6, 7. So I could cruise for just 2 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8. But not with Bowmasters around. So I'll play the Bowmasters here because it's cheaper. I get the price off. Yeah, let's do that. And then attack with Tamiyo. And keep up. Spell Snare. I'll keep, yeah, I want to be keeping up Snell Spare. Spell Snare for sure. Because the opponent's deck does have a lot of, 2 mana things that are too dangerous. But alright, there we go. Match 1 in the books. Dimir Tempo. With a little reduced Frog count. The frog is a little bit clunky, especially in the early game, and it's not something you want to drop on turn 2, so this version is a little bit more controlling with some Tamiyos. And just 2 frogs, but the 4 Goyfs. Anyway, on to match number 2. Dimir Tempo versus Fergan, please. Sure. Shadowy Brack Street. Okay, what is this? I will surveil. That's good. Do I just want to drop a frog here, considering that I don't have any counter magic? I will try. In this game, I will try doing this. I know I just said earlier that you don't usually want to drop the frog on 2, but yeah, there you see. It's just gonna eat a removal spell. But as I had nothing else better to do here, I'm okay with this. All right, let's play the Tamiyo, and then in case the opponent wants to kill it, I will brainstorm.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
I could have played Brainstorm here to immediately flip it, but I'm not even... Yeah, see, that's much better to flip it like this. I'll put back 2 Bowmasters.
Tell me everything you know about this
Blanking
game.
the discharge was pretty good. Oh, this is Mardu energy again. Okay, using up all the discharges. That's absolutely fine.
There's more to learn elsewhere.
Alright, play Goyf, keeping up Drown in the Loch and Stifle. And Bowmasters potentially as well. Could have considered stifling the fetch there. Okay, do I care about this thing? I hate this thing. But if I counter this, other things can enter the battlefield. So I will allow this to resolve. I will do this end of turn. Shh. Yeah, I think I'll stifle this, honestly. Wait, which one? Oh my god, which one is the one I want to stifle here? This one. So this one. Alright, I think that was a pretty good turn. And that Stifle was... No, no, what? Oh my god.
Do I need to counter that? No.
Alright, so I missed an attack there, which was terrible. That's fine. Let's see what the opponent's gonna draw. Increase the size of my Goyf. Some Bowmasters. Alright, let's go. Now I can finally attack. Okay. Let's see what I draw. Maybe some mana leak would be cool. A Stifle. Again, that's fine. It's pretty good against the Bowmaster again. Sure. Yep, you're gonna sack it, throw it at me. I do need to draw some more counter magic here soon, because if the opponent gets plays a Chthonian Nightmare, I think I'm in trouble. An amulet is also problematic, but I did want to prevent that Ocelot from just creating infinite armies and stuff. So yeah, let's kill this thing here as well. Sure. And attack. Bring the opponent at 4. The opponent does have to draw something good. Next turn I can Lurrus and get back a Tamiyo. That was pretty good. And that's gonna flip too. So that's a problem.
Nothing can break our bond.
Okay. The opponent can deal some more damage. Yeah, I get it.
Join our cause.
Okay. Alright, that was amazing. That was good. Why was this good? Because now I can get back Bowmasters. And kill the token. And then attack for 4. Yeah, alright. Whew. So yeah, sorry about that blunder where I just clicked on a skip turn, which is ridiculous, but it happened. Alright, so same thing as before. I'm gonna get rid of the Stifles, 2 Brainstorms, and maybe 1 Tamiyo even. I want to kill stuff. Maybe a Spell Pierce just for good measure. Instead of 1 Bauble. Okay, let's do that. Because the opponent does have some some non-creature spells. Not that many, but might snatch one here or there. Alright, so again versus Mardu Energy. This looks pretty decent. Turn 1, Guide of Souls. Okay, this time around, I'm going to do it differently. I'm gonna keep up Spell Snare first. I'm gonna look at my own top deck here. It's a land which I do not want, so that was good. I'll go for a Watery Grave. Do I need to? I could also just go for an island. I think I'm gonna go for an island here. One lonely island over here. Alright, that was a fair trade. That's also fine. This is not great though. The opponent will gain some traction here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to do this onto the Ocelot and keep up Spell Snare. And find a way to deal with these tokens later as well. Luckily the opponent is not at 3 energy. Another 1-mana creature is super unfortunate. So this is gonna... yeah, I need to draw a sweeper here basically now. I'm able to keep up... Alright. Alright, let's see what the opponent targets with the energy, with the trigger from the guide here. The guide itself. Alright, here comes the Spell Snare. And now I just need the Toxic Deluge or something like that. That's not great. I could consider activating this. Because this is growing exponentially and I cannot just leave it unchecked. Like this would at least stop it a little bit. But I'm giving the opponent a turn here without... yeah, and I don't have any more answers coming up, so let's see what happens first. Okay, an amulet. Sure. Finding a guide. Okay. Well, now I need to draw a removal spell as well, not only... Alright, the Bowmasters are not enough, right? No, they are not. Yeah, the opponent can... yeah, it's too much. Alright, unfortunately not able to pull off a victory in this one. I'm actually gonna bring in 2 spells. One Thoughtseize. Let's just do one Thoughtseize. The stone. Don't know. The hearse is like also a difficult choice, but okay, let's go with it. Because right now in this game it was useless because I was able to spell snare the Chthonian Nightmare, but if I hadn't in a longer game, you know, the hearse at some point is pretty helpful and relevant. It's a one-lander, I know, but I'm gonna try. Because I do have some answers. And I have a deluge as well. Okay. Should I just drop this here? Yeah. Because I won't be able to counter anything anyway. I can just Bloodchief the Thirst next turn. Let's just get this out there. I wouldn't have been able to counter this anyway, so I still feel that my choice was fine. That was a good draw too. Gonna attack here. Alright, the opponent found a land. My cruise is far off. I'm playing sorcery speed mode here at the moment because I don't have, but that's also because I didn't have much counter magic. Okay. That's an... Alright, there comes the Ajani.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
I will use the push because the Bloodchief's Thirst can actually deal with more things. The opponent could double block here, which I don't want, so let's just pass the turn. Okay, that's gonna be a problem now. Yep, this is a huge problem.
What a beautiful day, brother.
Yeah, now the Ajani's gonna flip, but I can kill it with my Bloodchief's Thirst. And it's gonna kill my Nethergoyf as well, yeah.
I will have vengeance, fury is
Yep,
not
that
your
was a
heart.
brutal turn for the opponent. Gaining a lot of energy.
I cannot abide this treachery.
No, there's no point continuing this one, unfortunately. The opponent was just gonna play Chthonian Nightmare again. I missed out on lands. At some point I could have, you know, if I had 1 or 2 more lands, I could have cruised, I could have used mana, I could have chained spells. I was locked to just 1 black mana per turn to kind of stabilize, so unfortunately, yeah, that didn't work out. So again, the 1-lander hands, don't keep them. Okay, but on to match 3 we go. Dimir Tempo versus Broseph Brewstar. Broseph Brewstar. Alright, this is fine. Yes, I will shock. Alright, saw a mana drain over there. These stifles could deal some pretty good damage, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry. Fortunately, I'm not finding much of what I need either. Did find land, another Stifle which I can't play. So let's put back a push. Two pushes and then surveil one of them away. I should have kept one up on the hand and put the cruise back, but okay, I can cruise next turn potentially even. Okay, not anymore. If the opponent takes the cruise here. Yeah, they take the cruise. Alright. Alright, still in trouble here despite two stifles. That's super unfortunate. That's what the grief can do. I can't even kill the grief. So now I am in trouble. Out of nowhere, basically. Opponent has mana drain available, cannot play it. Alright, taking my Lurrus, okay. Attack with the grief. Taking my fatal push. Sure. Alright, some Bowmasters, pretty good. Decent draw. I still have to double block, unfortunately, but I could have aimed it at the opponent. But fair enough. Cling to Dust is good. Frog is good. Frog is pretty good here. So Frog. There's a Salicite Stalker, sure. No descending. Yeah, sure. What can I get back? I can get back Mana Drain, Treasure Cruise. Alright, let's go. Yeah, alright. So, what do we need? Surgical Extraction. So it's a... what is this? This looks like... looks like mono blackish. Oh, sorry about that. Don't need the Deluge. Do I need the Bowmasters? I mean, they're like a kill spell against the grief, basically. Gonna go down 1 drain and 1 drown on the draw here. Fatal Push. Yeah, I need to keep those in there. Alright, Brastar. Yep. Alright, am I gonna get... Okay, I'm not gonna get. Do I just want to drop a Nethergoyf here? I think I do, because I'm not gonna be able to do anything else anyway. Do I? I still have a Scalding Tarn for the Fatal Push, so I can still do that. And starting next turn, okay, here's the whole griefiness. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I wanted to get this out there first. Yep, taking the only thing that can deal with the grief. And now the grief is gonna get reanimated. Okay, a frog. Sure. Well, that's gonna die. For sure. Like, that's... No way that's gonna survive. Oh no! Okay, of course, I see. Yeah, that was good. Of course, I didn't see that one. But it forced the opponent to get rid of their graveyard and discard and stuff. I can force them to discard another card here if I block with the Nethergoyf. I think that's actually worth it. Because the opponent will not draw, and instead they will actually have to discard as well. And then my Brainstorm can hopefully find some kind of answer to the frog. Okay. Yes. All right. And a Spell Pierce. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, let's think clear here. I don't really want to shuffle anything away, but I have to. So let's shuffle away a Misty Rainforest and the Cruise, unfortunately. Okay. Now let's be smart. Let's do this. Go for a island is fine. Kill the frog. And keep up Spell Pierce. Alright, so now the opponent has 1 card in hand. And that's it. And 2 lands. And I have 3 lands and a mana drain. So I think I'm in better off shape here. I can put something on top, such as Drown in the Loch is pretty good, I would say. And I can even draw into it. Opponent is drawing into a Salicite Stalker. No, I don't want those. And now even Drown in the Loch up as well. Let's see what the opponent's gonna draw first. Oh, a Reanimate. That is highly problematic, unfortunately. That's an amazing draw for the opponent. And it's gonna get back Bowmasters or Frog or nothing from my side. Can I do this? And I can only do this and play. I can do this. No, I can't. Oh my god, this is pretty bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop the Lurrus here. I know about that one, but okay. Alright, cruise is good. Cruise is good. Cruise is good. Cruise is good. Whew! Oh, this is the Dimir scam. Okay, there's a frog. There's a stalker. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to cruise or just brainstorm? If I cruise, I need to get rid of a lot of things. But I still want to cruise, I think. So we can get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so cruise, yep, treasure cruise is definitely a card. Yeah, I really like the version here which has the only 2 frogs, because frog, yeah, I feel it's clunky. This deck is like very, it wants to run on like 2 and 3 mana, and everything is like costs 1 or 2 maximum, so yeah, it's a little less clunky, a little bit more control-y, which I do like. But it's still a mix of, you wanna play your cards like for 1 mana or 2 mana on your turn, and then always keep up some counter magic or interaction such as removal. Drown in the Loch is the MVP here, so yeah, I think that went pretty well. Stifle, also a great addition. It can snatch you some games if you're able to just, in the turn 1 and 2, you just stifle the opponent's fetch lands. That's always a good option. But also some very specific scenarios where Stifle can just, counter a very important trigger or ability, activated ability, something like that. So yeah, Dimir Tempo, the newest version of it, at least. Yeah, happy to showcase as usual. Thanks for watching. See you in the arena. Have fun and peace.